Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually, it has things that are only possible virtually, and it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state.
Metaverse. Is this really the future? Hello lovely people and welcome to my video titled Not a Review, where you guessed it, I am not gonna be reviewing Horizon Forbidden West. Now this game has been out for a couple of weeks and I've spent a good amount of time being a working dad on this game, and I've finally been able to complete this game, and here I am making a video on this and sharing my experiences with you lovely people. So with that said, let's get right into it. Horizon Forbidden West is a direct sequel to 2017's Horizon Zero Dawn, and it is an open-world, single-player, third-person action-adventure game set in this post-apocalyptic version of the Western United States. Now, you as Aloy, who is the main protagonist of the game, must complete missions all over this vast and this humongous map using your survival skills, using your melee attacks, and long-distance weapons in this world overrun by a deadly plague, hostile machine creatures, and also other survivors. So that's Horizon Forbidden West in a nutshell. Let me start off by saying that this game was everything that I hoped it would be. It is a masterpiece visually, and I mean it. I mean the details that you will get in this game, especially when it comes to the character design, the character animation, the voice acting is incredible. The lip syncing, the facial animations are just outstanding. It's out of the world. The job that the developers have done with the motion capture, well, you have to really give them credit and give credit where it's due. They have put in a lot of hard work in this game to give us that experience where we just look at the screen and our jaws would drop. Now that's the kind of game that this is visually. Now it's so detailed in its visual approach that you can even check out the hair follicles, the pores on Aloy's face, and even the freckles. I mean, it's incredible. The retina, the movement of the character, the hair, the fur on their costumes. I mean, everything pops out. And this game runs in 4K, by the way. So there is a resolution mode, and there is of course a performance mode as well, given the fact that it's also released on the PlayStation 5. So in the resolution mode, you get native 4K, but you're limited to 30 FPS. And in the performance mode, you get a smooth 60 FPS, but of course you are not going to be enjoying the 4K, rather a scaled down resolution, mostly 1440p. Now, whether you play this game on the performance mode or on the resolution mode, this game is stunning out and out. Now, what is even incredible is the fact that the assets in this game, meaning the vegetation in this game, they are really dynamic. For instance, when the wind blows, you will have all these trees swaying and moving, and there are going to be leaves falling as you're passing them by. Now, there are going to be particles that are dispersed in the air because there is a plague all across the land, so there is a blight. There are these weird red plants all across the map, and when you pass by them, you can see those red dust particles being dispersed in the air. Every speck of dust is visually visible in native 4K. The 4K makes every detail pop out. Now there's so many machines in this game, like the bristleback, the burrower, the clamberjaw, the claw strider, and the sunwing that I'm riding right now. And you can cover a lot of ground on the sunwing. So there's so many of the classic machines which have actually made a return in this game. And when you find them, when you are in action against them, you're definitely going to have a big smile on your face. It is reminiscent of the first game, but it has its own uniqueness to it. And it definitely gives you this grander experience when it comes to the machines. Apart from the machines, there's also a skill tree, and there are many things that you can actually upgrade. The skill tree is, you could say it's fantastic because it gives you a lot of options to enhance and upgrade Aloy's skills, because you've got to prepare yourself for the big battle towards the end. Now, in terms of weapons, you are going to find the same kind of weapons and also different types of weapons scattered all across the map. Now, you do keep finding better weapons as you progress in the game, meaning that, it is going to allow you to kind of tackle different types of enemies that you come across, and it also gives you the edge when it comes to battling these bigger and bigger enemies that you would come across. Now, the story, well, it was the heart of this game, and I'll tell you why, because it's definitely bigger than Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, every single part of the story is really engrossing. The characters that surround you really add a lot of depth and value to the game. Now, to me, this was a game where you're going to appreciate those relationships that you make. You're going to appreciate the people that you come across. And that's what makes this game special. It's a game where it's not just about Aloy, but it's also those side characters. I wouldn't exactly call them side characters, it's a little harsh, but you could say they are your companions in the game. And they give a lot of warmth to the game. Characters like Val, characters like Erend, and even characters like Silence and Tilda, a very interesting addition to all these great characters that you are going to come across. The character development in this game, I must tell you, is beautiful. It's outstanding. And these characters that surround you, they also help you grow. They help you evolve. So you get this sense of growth and character evolution or development because of these characters all around you. Now, even if you complete the main story, there is still so much that you can do with this game. There are a lot of side quests, and these side quests are not just merely there to fulfill the space of having side quests. Now, what I mean by that is that even when you come across characters on these side quests, the quality of your interactions with them, the quality of the mission is very similar to your main missions, meaning that they have really thought about these side quests as well. What it also allows you to do is get access to more costumes, more upgrades, more weapons, etc. So again, it adds to your overall character development. So in no way does it feel distracting. It really adds value to the game, and that's what makes it your money's worth. There is just so much that you can do on this game. The map is really large, so you can just move around that map, and they have definitely improved the concept of fast travel on this game. Now, speaking of improvement, there could have been a few improvements when it comes to this game, especially when it comes to the camera angle. Now, that's one of the gripes that I still have with this game. Horizon Zero Dawn also had this, and Forbidden West continues that same problem, especially when it comes to camera angles in the heat of the action, meaning when you're battling those machines, all of a sudden the camera would switch to such a position where it becomes difficult for you to see Aloy, therefore making it extremely difficult for you to fight. And I hope that they improve this in maybe the sequel, because this game, hey, it definitely is going to have a sequel. It leaves you with a cliffhanger. It leaves you wanting more. That's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing, but it's a story which is incomplete, meaning that you want to know what's gonna happen next. Overall, I really enjoyed my time with Horizon Forbidden West, and I will definitely highly recommend this game. It's got beautiful, jaw-dropping visual fidelity. It's got excellent motion capture. The main story is phenomenal. There are interesting side quests as well. And it's not just about Aloy in this game. It's also about those other characters, your companions. And it feels like a family is being built. That's what you feel like. And that is really great, because when we do get a sequel to this game, which we're definitely gonna have, all these characters are gonna come back. And that is what is gonna make you feel even better when you play the sequel to Horizon Forbidden West. Now, overall, Guerrilla Games, they have definitely outdone themselves, and they have something really special here. Now, I don't know why a few people have not liked this game, but hey, personal preferences, personal choice, it is subjective. So I won't really judge them. But in terms of what I personally feel about this game, it's a masterpiece. It's a visual masterpiece. And if I really had to rate this game, I would have given it 10 on 10. But hey, this is not a review, so I'm not gonna give it a score. I would rather leave it up to you lovely people. What do you think about this game? If you've played this game, do let me know in the comment section as to what kind of rating would you give this game. I would be very interested to find out your thoughts, and I really look forward to your comments. Having said that, well, it's time to wind up this video of mine. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. In case you have, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and also that bell icon in case you want to get notified with all my latest videos. Well, it's a wrap for this one. I'll see you lovely folks in the next video. Until that time, I'll say take care, stay safe, and may God bless you all.